Right to information 1. Access to product service information. Consumers have the inherent right to access accurate and transparent information about the products and services they intend to purchase. This includes product details. Consumers have the right to be informed about the details and specifications of a product, enabling them to make informed choices. Service terms. Service providers must disclose relevant terms and conditions, ensuring consumers are aware of the contractual aspects associated with availing a service. 2. Transparency in pricing and terms. The right to information extends to the transparency of pricing and contractual terms. Businesses are obligated to provide clear and understandable information regarding pricing. Consumers have the right to know the actual cost of a product or service, including any additional charges or fees. Terms of service. Businesses must communicate the terms and conditions of service in a transparent manner, avoiding hidden clauses that may adversely affect consumers. Right to choose 1. Freedom to choose products and services. Consumers are entitled to the freedom of choice in selecting products or services based on their preferences and needs. This involves market competition. Businesses should operate in a competitive environment, offering consumers a variety of choices in the market. Unbiased recommendations. Consumers have the right to receive unbiased information and recommendations, free from manipulative tactics that may influence their choices. 2. Protection against unfair business practices. The right to choose also encompasses protection against unfair and deceptive practices. Consumers should be safeguarded from false advertising. Businesses must refrain from false or misleading advertising that could influence consumer choices through inaccurate information. Bait and switch tactics. Consumers have the right to be protected against bait and switch tactics, where a product or service is misrepresented to lure customers. Right to safety 1. Ensuring product safety standards. Consumers have the inherent right to expect that the products they purchase meet certain safety standards. This includes quality standards. Products must meet the specified quality and safety standards, ensuring they do not pose a threat to the health or well-being of consumers. Compliance with regulations. Businesses are obligated to adhere to industry regulations and standards to guarantee the safety of their products. 2. Legal recourse in case of defective products. In the event of receiving a defective or unsafe product, consumers have the right to seek legal recourse. This involves product liability. Manufacturers and sellers are liable for defective products, and consumers have the right to pursue legal action for compensation. Consumer courts. The Consumer Protection Act provides a legal framework through consumer courts, where consumers can seek redressal for issues related to product safety. Right to redressal 1. Consumer dispute resolution mechanisms. Consumers have the right to fair and efficient mechanisms for resolving disputes. This includes consumer forums. The CPA establishes consumer forums at various levels to address grievances and disputes. Alternative dispute resolution. Consumers have the right to explore alternative dispute resolution methods, such as mediation or arbitration, for a quicker resolution. 2. Overview of consumer forums and their functioning. Consumer forums play a pivotal role in upholding the right to redressal. An overview of these forums includes district forums. These forums address disputes involving claims up to a specified monetary limit. State commissions. State-level forums handle cases exceeding the jurisdiction of district forums. National Commission. The apex consumer forum at the national level deals with significant claims and appeals. Understanding the rights bestowed upon consumers empowers them to make informed choices, seek redressal when necessary, and contribute to a marketplace characterized by fairness and transparency. The subsequent sections will delve into the enforcement mechanisms and legal provisions that strengthen consumer rights under the Consumer Protection Act. Responsibilities of sellers and service providers. Ensuring product service quality. Sellers and service providers bear a significant responsibility to ensure the quality and safety of the products and services they offer. This involves 1. Adherence to quality standards. Compliance with standards. Sellers must ensure that their products meet industry-specific quality standards and regulations. This includes safety, durability, and performance standards. Quality assurance processes. Implementation of robust quality assurance processes to identify and rectify potential defects before products reach the market. 2. Consumer information on quality product labeling. Providing accurate and clear information on product labels regarding usage instructions, potential risks, and maintenance requirements. Warranties and guarantees. offering warranties or guarantees to assure consumers of the quality and durability of the product or service. Fair and transparent business practices. Sellers and service providers are expected to engage in fair and transparent practices, fostering a trustworthy marketplace. This involves 1. Transparent pricing, clear disclosure, providing consumers with transparent information on pricing, including any additional charges or fees associated with the product or service. Avoiding hidden costs, ensuring that all costs are explicitly stated, and there are no hidden charges that may surprise the consumer at the point of purchase. 2. Honesty in advertising, truthful representations, avoiding false or misleading advertising that may deceive consumers about the features, benefits, or pricing of a product or service. Accurate product descriptions, providing accurate and comprehensive descriptions of products or services to set realistic consumer expectations. Legal consequences for non-compliance. Non-compliance with the responsibilities outlined in the Consumer Protection Act can lead to legal consequences for sellers and service providers. This includes 1. Consumer complaints and disputes. Consumer forums. Consumers have the right to file complaints with consumer forums at various levels, seeking redressal for issues related to product quality or unfair business practices. Legal recourse. Consumers may pursue legal action against sellers or service providers to seek compensation for any harm or losses incurred due to non-compliance. 2. Penalties and fines. Regulatory authorities. Regulatory bodies empowered by the Consumer Protection Act may impose penalties and fines on entities found guilty of violating consumer protection laws. Compensation orders. Consumer forums have the authority to order compensation to affected consumers in addition to penalties imposed on the erring seller or service provider. Understanding and upholding these responsibilities is crucial for sellers and service providers to build trust with consumers, avoid legal consequences, and contribute to a fair and ethical marketplace. The subsequent sections will explore the enforcement mechanisms available to consumers and the overall impact of the Consumer Protection Act on the business-consumer relationship.